Hello. So I'm back here in my favourite place, the Grand Psijic Villa. Anybody who has been watching my videos for a while knows how I feel about this place. Um, but now we have this place for free. Um, so that does kind of change things a little bit because if you were to buy this house, which would have cost a fortune, um, if it had been on the Crown store, um, then you would not be able to fill it, obviously, with the item limit. But because it's free, um, you can kind of do things with it that you probably wouldn't do if you had spent money on it. For instance, I wanted to actually do a few little things here, but it won't let us purchase this house at the moment on the PTS. But for instance, you could turn this place into a cave, a bit like what I've done before at Matisse. So you could do that, and it's got all of these pretty waterfalls here. If you had spent like £100 or however much that is in dollars, if you had spent that on this house, then I don't think you would really want to do that because you wouldn't want to just think, oh, I'm going to use this area here and down there and the rest of the house I'm going to leave. No, like if you had spent that much money on this house, you wouldn't want to do that. But the house is free. So that kind of makes it more kind of, I don't know how to explain it. Like it makes us more likely to be able to be creative with the space, I suppose. So for me, I don't see it as I now have the Psijic Villa after the event. For me, I feel more like I now have a huge, gigantic area with lots of water and multi levels to build at. So, because I can't build here and kind of try out some ideas, we're going to have to use our imaginations a little bit. And I'm just going to walk around and kind of think of some ideas that might be helpful to myself and to anybody else that is not content with just putting 700 items in that huge gigantic place. Because trust me, you can even have a look at videos on YouTube of people that have tried to decorate it, including myself. Putting 700 items in there um, just doesn't look good. No matter what you do, it's just not going to be enough. So here are some ideas that I've already thought of. Like, as I said, a cave would be a really cool idea, and there are a few places you could do that as well. Um, Also, the first thing I thought of when I came here is this area here, this like covered area. You could easily put walls around here and box this in and put some stairs up, and then you could have like a second level up here. And that way you'd have a nice little house, or you could even just at the back here put a wall going all the way across. I'm just thinking now of things that I would like to try out that I can't. You could just put it around the back, have a second level here, and then maybe have a wall going even all the way back up here, like all the way back up to this wall, maybe even. Then you'd have this nice little water feature here, and you would have like sort of a multi-story thing going on. Like you'd be able to see the second story from here, and then at the back maybe you could have some sort of window, so when you're at the top at the back you can look out over the nice purple sky. So that could be a good idea. I don't know how many items that would take, like probably quite a few. But that could look nice. Or we also have all of these stairways in this place, which would save items when building as well, because you wouldn't have to build stairs. So you could have, you could easily just even turn this bit into your house, I suppose. So we have more stairs. These could actually be quite pretty stairs going up if they were inside a building. So, yes, down here we have this nice area. We have this waterfall, which is really pretty. So we could potentially have like a little platform behind here. And then it could be sort of go through here, have a little doorway. Maybe the doorway would be even better sort of here, so it's not stuck against the wall. And then you could fill up these gaps easily with walls, or whatever you wanted to fill them with. You could even fill them sort of maybe up to about here, and then at the top, so you have like a natural window there. This area you could fill too, or you could have it like another floor. You could have a floor here. And then you have some nice stairs here going up, and then you could have a second floor up here too. There's so many possibilities of things that you could do here when it comes to building. Just go and have a look at the other side too. And it's a little bit different over there. There's actually an area over here that I really like. And this is what I mean, like this area over here, I really, really love it, but I would not spend £100 for it. These little areas here too would make really good swimming pools. So yeah, we've got that huge waterfall again. I mean, it's already rocky too, so you could extend these rocks out. And you could really easily turn this area here into a big cave. There's even another level over here. You can get up, which I can't. Yeah, we have some steps here. So like, yeah, we have a big cave and then there's some stairs going down. It would be a really nice place to build a cave. And this is just really pretty here with this waterfall. A really nice view of the water and the sky. So yes, this house would be really, really nice if you were to build a cave. If you were to want to build a cave, I think you could build a really nice one in several different ways as well. I mean, there's so many areas here that would be perfect for a cave. Okay, one last area I want to look at. Ugh. Inside. Now, I do love those towers up the side, so it would be nice to be able to include them and do something with those. So that's another alternative, I suppose. Sorry, I'm just going to go back outside again in a second, just to think about something. So you could have this beautiful garden here, and you could cover this house with big giant rocks. And then you could maybe have like little open areas around by the windows. And then you would have this door surrounded by rocks, so it looks like it's kind of in a cave. And then this would be like, maybe even just put something across here, so it's just like a little tunnel. And you could have the tunnel curve around here. And then open up into this like really cool big tower. So that could be a nice thing to try too. That would include some of the inside. You could even like completely cut off these stairs and these doors, block them off, and the back door here. that would be easy to block off with a wall. And then you would just have this big room and the two towers. To do. So there are ways, I suppose, that you could block things off. Again, you wouldn't want to do that if you had spent real money on this house, but the fact that we're getting it for free kind of means it's kind of alright to do that somehow. So, yeah, I think that is about it for now for little ideas that I've had for this house. So, let me know if you have any amazing ideas for this house. It'd be really interesting to hear what other people think and hear what other ideas there are for things we could do with this place. So, as usual, thank you ever so much for watching, and I hope that you have a really, really, really great weekend. Goodbye.